Good morning, everyone. This is take 2. My camera is acting up, and we just started a video, and I don't know, 15-20 seconds into it, it popped up and told me part of it might not be saved. So I deleted that and started again. I just got through AI breeding Miss Candy for the last time. And when I finished with that, I wanted to get our video. The girls have been outside. Well, Caleb and Amos were outside too, but everybody came in and I started to do the video, and I looked and I didn't have Amos. I didn't have either of the boys. I went out and called and Caleb came running, but Amos, I couldn't find him, so Jeff had to go out and get him. Oh, Simon. They're all still on the crazy side. And I gotta tell you, it's gonna get a little bit worse because Thor will be arriving later today. And let's just watch that little floozy. Oh, Chloe, you're so bad. Chloe, yesterday we ended up crating all of our breeding dogs for most of the day. They were in and out, outside and back in the crate. Chloe, you're pathetic. You stop that. And poor Simon, he just wants to be out with them all. But they're still acting like that. I don't know what you call that, except little floozies. But they are calmer today than they were yesterday. Yesterday they were just crazy, but we had been gone for a while to church, and when we came home and let them out of the crates, it was very difficult to get control over them because Simon flat cannot hear. He doesn't hear you say come here or Simon stop or Simon no. He doesn't hear any of that. He's just got one thing on his mind, and that's all he's focused on. And the girls, they're better. I've always said it's not the girls that are in heat, it's the boys. So today it's bound to get a little more crazy when Thor gets here. And we'll start breeding probably tomorrow. Hi everyone. This is take 3. I don't know what is going on, but my videos, I'm having technical difficulties this morning. This is the 3rd attempt to get a video. You guys quit it. Reba, stop. I will try to run. I switched phones thinking it might be the camera or the phone. But, you know, every day these phones update, and then I get some kind of glitches. Quit it. I do not know what is going on with this girl, but you can see she is getting boobies, and these little pups are noticing that she doesn't have milk. I'm watching her. Honey, I need help, please. If you would just get him off of her. They're actually trying to nurse on her, and she's letting them. And she's never had babies. We tried to breed and didn't have any success, but my vet had suggested maybe it was a false pregnancy because I had thought I saw babies, but he assured me there were never any babies. So I'm sure whatever I saw, it wasn't babies, but she did show some visible signs of pregnancy. And now, and that's been, 2 weeks ago when we did the x-ray, and she should have, if she had been pregnant, we would have been delivering babies a couple of days ago. But now it's looking like she's still showing some visible signs of pregnancy, but she is not pregnant. So I think it has something to do with all the hormones raging around here and her being in heat and then coming out of it. I don't know. I know Simon has messed with her a lot because she was the only one Simon was going to get to breed. And it was his first time breeding, so even after she was not in heat, he continued to stay very infatuated with her. And I thought it was harmless, but now I'm wondering if that has not caused some kind of a hormonal issue that's showing up like a false pregnancy. So I'll be watching her. I have read a little bit on those false pregnancies. You do have to watch them and make sure that you just don't want to you don't want to let it be kind of encouraged. If I can, I'm keeping her separate from Simon right now. When he is out of the crate, she is in the crate with the girls that are actually in heat. Delilah's the only one that can be out of the crate with everybody, but Simon is still trying to take out some aggression on Candy. On Reba. But honestly, so has Candy. Candy has been, they've all been picking on poor little Reba. And Reba just lets them for some reason. I don't understand. So I think the best thing is just to keep her separated and not let those puppies. I'm afraid she might go into full-on milk. They can do that, and then you can have complications. So I'm just going to keep an eye on her and try to keep her separated. I think we have an appointment with the vet this week. Delilah goes in to be spayed, and I'm going to ask for his advice on what I need to do with her. At this point, I don't think it's serious. But she doesn't have milk, but she does have boobies that make the babies think they should get to nurse. So I don't know. This is a new one on me, y'all. So if anybody has any experience with something like that, please give me a shout out. Let me know what's going on. I assume it's hormonal. When you have a pack of dogs, whatever goes on with one of them usually affects all of them, no matter what it is. But it's certainly when they come into heat and it's breeding season, that stirs up the whole pack. And so I just don't know. This is a new one. I don't understand my little girl Reba right now. But at this point, I think it's harmless. I just think we have to keep her separated and not let them do the weird little things they're wanting to do. She doesn't need those big puppies trying to nurse on her. I'm afraid that will cause her to develop milk, and that would not be good. But anyway, I bred Candy for the last time this morning. She's been, we've AI'd her every day since Friday, so 4 times. And hopefully in the next couple of days, she will be completely out of heat, and she'll be one of the calmer puppies. But Thor is arriving today, and Sheba and Chloe they're just little floozies right now. So when he gets here, I know they're going to be all excited, and we'll be working with them for the rest of this week, breeding both of them. I told a friend of mine yesterday, I thought I would probably just breed both of them each day instead of alternating, Sheba one day, Chloe the next day. And she reminded me that could result in a side-by-side delivery of puppies. And I can handle that if that's what happens. Their whelping beds are right beside each other. Last time they were on the same cycle like this, and I alternated days, so that's probably what I will do. It would probably be better if one of them delivered on one day, and then the next day, or a couple days later, even for the next litter. So I don't know. I just know we're getting excited. We're going to have lots of puppies. We're getting to get a little more experience with the AI breeding, and all of that is exciting to me. I love to learn and get some of these things, get confident in being able to do it and not have to depend on others to pay for others to come and do the things that if I can learn it and do it myself, that's what I prefer. Oh, Simon. So Anyway, that's just really all that's going on here today. We're trying to just keep them calm as much as possible. They're getting loved on and babied, and the girls are good, just all of them to go outside for a while. And then when they come in, Simon and the little ones, they all can go outside. But we've been having somewhat rainy stuff, so the ground is good and muddy, and they still don't mind going out, but it is making everything messy. It's like we're constantly mopping and cleaning and wiping them down. But looks like Jeff is getting them all ready to settle in for a mid-morning nap.
Maggie graduated this morning.
Maggie graduated this morning. She jumped on the couch all by herself for the first time. Amos and Caleb are still not able to do that. They have to have help, get a little boost to get up there. But Maggie, we were watching her yesterday, and she was so close. And today, this morning, she just did it like a big dog. She did good.
Jumped down, and then she turned around and said, "Watch, Dad," jumped up again.
Showing off, was she?
Yes, she was.
Oh.
Yep, she's a big girl now.
Well, I hope everybody has had probably a good, Labor Day weekend. I hope that the lake plans and outdoor activities haven't been rained out. We don't do a whole lot. Of course, we can't because we're pretty much housebound with our dogs, which we don't mind. Jeff did have a big yard sale. Was that Saturday? Saturday, and he did pretty good selling some of his junk he collects at the auctions. But I've just been hanging out with the dogs and trying to keep them all on a calm level, because they get, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw how crazy it was. We have a little bit of that, but that's not the normal. This is the normal. Even when they're in heat, they're pretty much calm if we stay here and stay on top of it. But if we leave for a little while or don't stay on top of it, they can get kind of wild and out of hand. Candy's in the crate because of the AI we just did a little while ago. I like to leave her in the crate where she can lay down for 15-20 minutes, and then she'll be able to get out of there too. But by then I think all the girls will probably be ready to lay in there and let Simon out for a while. So we don't have any major plans for the holiday. We're just Jeff's gonna fix us some chicken wings and what are they called? Buffalo wings?
Hot wings.
Hot wings, okay. Oh boy, y'all, he's gonna spice it up. I like buffalo wings, but I don't mind a little bit of heat, but sometimes he gets carried away when he's trying to make something hot. He gets it way hot.
Not just grill them.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Yeah, then we can say we celebrated. Cooked out on the grill. This is like the last holiday weekend of the summer, isn't it? So
Spring break.
we'll be moving into spring break?
That's coming up next.
That's be the next holiday weekends and stuff. Well, that's a long ways off because we're just entering into our fall season. And we got plenty of all our little pumpkins. Hopefully we'll have some little nuggets by the end of October. See, September, the beginning of November, I would say. Let's see, what is this? This is September, October, November. So most of our breeding, Candy started the end of August, and Chloe and Sheba will be breeding through the first week of September, which is now. So that should put our babies about 2 months away. And we are opening up waiting lists. We're going to go ahead and start waiting lists. If you have a particular girl you're interested in puppies, we're going to have black and whites with Candy. We will have black musk fawns and blue fawns and possibly even some splash puppies with Sheba and Thor, Candy and G-Man, and Chloe and Thor. And Chloe gave us beautiful black brindle last time. She gave us a blue fawn. She gave us a blue brindle girl. And what else? What was, Rosie, the beautiful black masked red fawn. So that's what we're expecting again, because Thor was the stud we used with Sheba and Chloe last time. And of course, Delilah is retiring and going to be spayed later this week. So, but we should have 3 litters and just about any color that you want. So if you want to get on a waiting list, please go to bogansbostons.com. And you can fill out the puppy application and send it back to me, and then we can chat. And I want to start getting those puppies assigned as soon as possible. They went very fast last time. They were all sold before they were born last time, Jeff. I mean, that's fast. So Chloe had 4 last time, and Sheba had 4. Candy had 8. She's only had 1 litter, and she had 8. So I'm expecting a good sized litter from her, I hope, anyway. So we will just have to wait and see. They've all done really well, giving us males and females. So I did collect 1 application last night. So the applications are starting to come in now. And that was for a boy. So as soon as you do that, we can chat, and I'll get everybody on a waiting list. The waiting list, as soon as you get your application in and your deposit, that gives you the first picks of the litter. And if you don't get, say you want to get on Sheba's waiting list, but then Sheba doesn't have what you're wanting, you can move it to one of the other litters. And the people who get their deposits in first are the ones who get to pick first. So that's kind of how that works. And deposits are non-refundable unless something goes wrong on my end. If for some reason we lost a litter or something, then I am responsible to refund your deposits, no problem. But otherwise, they're non-refundable because that ties up somebody else from not being able to pick that puppy. But other than that, it's pretty easy system. It works out good, and everybody gets to wait with anticipation, like me, on the litter to be born, so we can see what we got. But I can promise you, we always have beautiful, healthy puppies, and you won't be disappointed with one of Bogan's Boston puppies. So, and then hopefully in January, we'll get to breed Reba again, her and Simon, and then we should have another litter of black and whites then. But these puppies with Chloe and Sheba and Candy, if they're born by the beginning of November, is that what I said? August, September, October, end of October and beginning of November. So they will be ready to go late December and early January. So that's when they will be 8 weeks old and ready to go to their new family. So if you're looking for a puppy, that would be the time that they would be ready to travel and go join a new family. So anyway, y'all reach out to me and send me those puppy applications. If you have any questions, you can call or text or message or whatever. I'm available. And I'm going to get off of here. And I may have another video today. It depends on how crazy things get when Thor arrives. But I'll definitely be back tomorrow. And I will try to put the little video that my other phone did before I got technical difficulties. I'll try to put that together with this one. So anyway, y'all have a blessed holiday and a blessed Monday. And we'll be back.